end there, right?
It's
little blues
great.
lick. Little YouTuber blues lick.
Was that Chris Stapleton?
It was
song
Chris Stapleton,
that you were playing earlier on?
Yeah, it just came on yesterday. I've been just listening to lots of music recently and it just, when you're YouTube and it just keeps coming in with new stuff. Chris Stapleton, this other band, Lake Street Drive, and like, wow. And his voice is incredible.
I need to get into Chris Stapleton. I know the name because of all the product endorsements, but I don't actually know a lot about his music.
No, his story as well is amazing. Anyway, hey, million subscribers! Woohoo! 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, absolutely. This is our first back to normal video after hitting 1 million subscribers earlier this week.
What I'm going to say now? Please like and subscribe. You can win a. You can win a.
Oh yeah, look, that's true.
It's still there though.
I do apologise. This will effectively be posted as soon as the winner, which by the way was a guy called Sergio Leon. Lots of people have been going, who won? If you'd have watched the live stream video to the end, you'd have seen. But obviously not you, I'm afraid. But yeah, I think we're still waiting for his address before we send that. But I'm going to take it off screen now because it shouldn't be here.
It shouldn't be there.
What's the 2 millionth subscriber prize?
Yeah, but somebody said a Dumble. I mean, we've got time to save up.
To give a tumble away.
We can give a guitar away, can we?
I'll tell you what I will do. I'll make the commitment. I mean, Pete and I'll be long gone before we hit 2 million subscribers. You never know.
We got almost another 1,000 since yesterday.
I'll give away something more expensive than the Klon. There's my commitment to you.
How about some PRS or something, like a nice PRS or nice custom shop?
I'll go back and find something. Anyway. Bad Cat amplifiers. That's what we are talking about today.
Yeah.
This is the Ocelot. We saw a sort of a precursor to this maybe a couple of NAMMs ago, and it was called the Rubicon.
That's right.
And I think at the time they launched that, it probably wasn't quite ready. And so they've sort of been tweaking it, and they've obviously decided to change the name, which makes sense as well, right? Because all the Bad Cat amplifiers are bad cats.
Exactly, and Ocelot is they watched Minecraft, didn't they? They watched Minecraft, they're playing Minecraft, they were in the egg section, they're getting an egg out, and go, oh, Ocelot egg, and they're throwing the egg out, and there's the Ocelot, and somebody went, hey, we call it an Ocelot.
Are you old enough to have been in the UK when Paul Daniels, the magician, was on Saturday Night TV a lot? Because that was his catchphrase, wasn't it?
Ocelot.
You're going to like it, Ocelot. Ocelot. He didn't say that. Anyway, this is so bad.
Did he do?
Anyone under the age of 50 is going, what?
No, Paul Daniels, I remember him. Did he not do...
he had a looping channel, do you remember? That was
his education channel on YouTube.
We better get on. Right, so... Bad Cat amplifiers, if you're not familiar, have been around for probably 20 or 30 years, maybe closer to 20. And it was a amp designer called Mark Sampson, who sadly passed away earlier on this year. But he was part of that original Matchless design team. And then when he left Matchless, he started Bad Cat.
Yeah.
And the essence of Bad Cat has always, or the heart of it, I suppose, they've done other amplifiers since, but the heart of it is really looking at that classic Vox AC30 kind of signal path and topology, and but going like, how do we make it like better, like hot rodded, and it's kind of ended up with its own vibe, and Bad Cat, especially amps like the Cub and things, are pretty iconic now. So that's its kind of DNA. The Ocelot is still an EL84 power section amplifier, so I guess it's kind of harking back to that DNA. But in a folded metal sort of lunchbox style case, quite like this. It's very, very much like a lunchbox handle on it.
Depends on the lunchbox you have.
We're running it into a Bad Cat 1x12 here with they do like a modified version of a V30 is their kind of
deliciously painted
here. Yep. Features on the. I'm going to read the features from my spec sheet so I don't get it wrong. 20 watts, switchable down to 1 watt. Valves, obviously valves in the preamp, valves in the power amp. Whoop. Custom Bad Cat transformer. Then we've got 2 channels, clean and dirty. The dirty channel has a high and a low mode. Ooh. We've got a shared 3-band EQ. We've got a master section with a master presence and a switch down to 1 watt if 20 watts is too much.
I like you when you're in the master mode.
Do master.
Yes, master.
Then it gets clever, because we have the DI output built in, powered by the 2 notes torpedo. So you've got the option to save 6 different IRs within here, and then run an XLR output to your desk or to your PA.
Does it come with their own
The six cabs in here are Bad Cat IRs. I don't know what the six cabs are. I'm sure we can put that on screen now or find out from our website. But yeah, you don't have to use the six that are in here. You can overwrite those, download your own. And the DI output will work either completely on its own with no speaker attached to this, or it can work in conjunction with a speaker attached to this, depending on what you want to do.
Ocelot.
It's got MIDI, so again, if you want to change the channel that you're on and select different IRs via MIDI, you can do that. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is everything. So I guess let's give it got a headphone socket as well.
It's got a headphone socket. What you heard in the beginning was just the mic'd up cab, basically. It wasn't the. We'll get to them. Can I just point something out, Lee? You know that I personally. I mean, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Later on.
Yeah. Okay. Because I kind of feel like we've done the spec. Let's get into the playing. Let's listen to the DI and then slag it off.
Okay, so should we start with the mic in front?
100%. Yeah. So obviously the intro you heard was the mic.
Yeah.
Pete's pedal board is plugged in.
Oh, I didn't even have
there's no reverb on here, which I was a bit surprised about, but hey ho. So reverb we've got going through the effects loop of the amplifier. Yeah. And
there will be reverb when we're using the two-note software.
If I remember rightly,
there is reverb.
The Torpedo software has the option to add reverb to the IR if you want to.
And it's got a Doppler as well, doesn't it?
Yes, all that different stuff. Okay, so let's do clean channel. Here we go. God, there's room reverb in here. That's really weird. I don't think these mics will catch it, but these microphones on the side of my head are hearing room reverb, but...
From your aural direction.
There we go.
There we go. So that's a bit of Flint Strymon.
What are you looking for?
I was just grabbing the arm on this very delicious Friedman Cali, which there is one actually in the links below it.
Yeah, I'm into that guitar.
There you go. That's the. I mean, that's a nice sound.
I don't know if we can put a bit of.
If I had a bit of Cali 76 on it, and I just had the Strymon Deco on it. All your standard YouTube blues licks.
I don't think the tone stack on this reminds me terribly of a Cub or an AC30. I think it's got a more American...
It's neutral.
Familiar...
Does it make sense? It's like a neutral... Yeah. It's like a thing where you go, that sounds great, clean. It sounds great with a bit of drive on it. And, you know, it doesn't... It's not like, that's my Bad Cat.
I think they've probably tried to EQ this as a bit more of an all-rounder rather than necessarily an out-and-out...
Yeah. A bit like me, I'm sort of an all-rounder.
So if I push the channel volume a bit, this is staying on the clean channel, maybe compensate dropping the master a bit. Do we get a little bit of,
let me go on the back pickup here and...
They're like my favourite kind of clean settings, which is where it's clean if you play soft, and so that's where the clean channel gain is set.
Let me just try some single coils.
Shingle coil.
Shingle.
Miss Moneypenny.
Moneypenny. You want more reverb, and you want to.
That sounds good.
It sounds great. I mean, it's not non-offensive, isn't it? It's not like you go, I don't like that sound. It sounds great.
If we pop into its really 1 watt mode.
Uno watts. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you might want to do that with, I don't know, if you're really loud, you might want to change to the 1 watt mode with the standby switch on. But anyway, whatever, there's the 1 watt.
Or you can go like this, and then you can go like that. That's bedroom as well. I mean, I'm just cat pigeon.
No, I agree. No,
Fire.
No, ocelot pigeon is what you need.
Oh yeah, ocelot. I'm putting ocelot through the pigeons.
No, Pete. I think what Pete's saying there is a lot of amplifiers have a low power mode, and you end up going, "I'll just turn the volume down." It does the same thing, but whatever. Now, is it in its? Okay, so right back to the 20 watt mode. Okay, let's go over to channel 2. We've got volume and gain here. So let's start with gain 1, relatively low.
I tell you what, Lee, now we've got 1 million subscribers, I feel like I can say more things. I can be a little bit more honest now. So that's what you're going to get from now on.
Honesty is always the best policy.
Honesty.
We're on channel 2 in its low gain mode, with the gain about as low as it can go, and we still get some volume.
Again, it sounds great. I dare say it doesn't have the Bad Cat character. Character.
It's feeling like more of an all-rounder, isn't it?
It feels like it feels like I've plugged into something before, but it's not like I'm going, oh yeah, that's that amp.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah, I was right.
It's gone from pretty clean to pretty aggressive with maybe not much in between with maybe it might be those humbuckers. Can we just hear?
Yeah. I mean, these are quite underwound.
Underwound.
Yeah, they're not as hot as you think they are. They're not as hot as you think they are.
Wondering, the only video I've seen of this so far is the Ola England one, and he really liked it as a kind of as a high gain amplifier, which is, I know, what was the amp that Bad Cat did that is out and out high gain? Is it the Jet?
Black.
So they do
Black.
have.
Was it Black Jet or
just Jet Black?
Yeah, Jet Black.
Okay,
that sounds a superhero name, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? I'm sure he was the drummer in the Stranglers or something like that. But anyway, whatever.
YouTuber Blues Licks.
That is better. I mean,
it sounds great though.
I think this amp feels. I'm beginning to feel with this amplifier like it wants to go. It's happiest.
Yeah, it needs.
Given a bit of. Way.
But it was nice, clean, man. In the beginning, it was lovely.
So let's. What guitar do you want to? Do you want to go back to the Cali?
I can.
The Cali got a coil split on it.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe we should mod that so that it did.
Maybe we should.
Just sort of feels like that would benefit from a bit of extra versatility. Oh, there we are.
Oh, I dinged it now.
Okay, so here we're staying on.
Reverb up. Off. Let me try to push it with a Dane.
Telling you to, where's the coil split, but of course, just turn the volume down on the guitar.
Yeah, that's like turning the volume instead of a... let me just push it with...
Sign of a good amplifier. Everything at 12. Best sound we've had so far.
Why can't we just... Everybody should do that. Let me push it with a Dane on the front. So here's the without...
is with. Begs the question here, why do you need gain 2? But here we go, here's more gain. Well, you know what? It does flatten the bass end out and give a bit more gain, doesn't it? It's a very gainy amp. I'm a little surprised actually with the Bad Cat thing. I thought it might be more Blues Dad kind of focus.
You could do the Blues Dad.
I think it's more.
I think it's more high gain.
I think it's more Rock Dad.
Yeah, I mean it looks like. Can you get this light in a purple though? That's what I want to know. I mean, it matches this. But
I'm sure John would modify you.
Can you have a purple
and a purple LED.
A purple Ocelot.
That is pretty much your sort of rundown of. Let me get back to its clean sound. That's pretty much its sort of rundown of what the 3 different sort of, channels will do, or the gain stages will do. Good sounding amp. Nice and compact, nothing bad to say about it really. Let's go on to the DI. Now, as I said before, you can absolutely run the speaker and the DI simultaneously. So speaker could be your on-stage volume, DI could be for the sound man.
Yeah.
But if you're only going to use the DI, you just unplug the speaker. A little load box kicks in, so it doesn't damage the
tubes,
amp that's
bells
in here. And we're now over to this section. So obviously our volumes and EQs and everything still work, but we've got this master DI level. And then we've got this 6-position switch here to choose which speaker we're going to listen to. We're on number 5, which when we were messing around before was our favorite one, but I'll run you through all 6. And it's largely immaterial, this, because of course if you don't like any of the IRs that come with it, just load your own ones in. Here we go. So we're now listening through some Genelec speakers in the room, and you're just hearing this straight into our interface.
Yeah, use some headphones if you can.
So here we go. We're going to carry on using the Flint.
Christmas soon, Lee. Before you know
Bloody is as well, isn't it?
It's that's the thing, isn't it? With this, you get this. Okay, how can I put this without sounding like an absolute complete guy who doesn't like DIs, right? Mm-hmm. So or IRs, because I do, and I use it all the time. But I'm hearing the same thing as I hear when I plug any of these amps in that has got the same 2-note torpedo built in. So whether it is this one or whether it's whatever it is, they've got them. Whatever it is, they've got these things built in.
Boogie.
It's all the same. They all sound similar. Which like, but you know what you get. At least there's that. But I still feel like
they've been around so long. There's a great Rick Beato piece basically saying, in the last 5 years, everybody's plugging into the same digital devices using the same patches,
yeah, sounds the same
IRs, and so we've lost that sense of going. There's a really recognizable, Tony Iommi has his sound, and Hendrix had his sound, and Slash had his sound, and more modern players. But
and also for me as a player in the room, when I'm hearing it through a couple of hi-fi speakers, studio monitors, it doesn't give me the same sense of urgency and sexualness. I'm not getting any. It's difficult to vibe with it. You know.
I think all of this DI.
I mean, you might as well have a plug-in in Logic or something.
All of this DI technology is about convenience over. What's the opposite of convenience? I know it's inconvenience.
I'll tell you what's convenient is that you've got loads of different amps without it in.
Yeah.
Then you've got like an amp heat or something else, an amp switcher, where let's say you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 amps in your studio, and then you have something, your thing of choice, whether it be a Vasa, or the Oxbox, or whatever it might be, Torpedo or whatever, at the end of it. That's just my personal.
No, look, and you know what? So this amp, again, I haven't told you the price yet. The amplifier is £1,400.
Right. Okay.
Right? So it's designed in the US, Bad Cat. It's made in China, and it's packed full of features.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel it's a little bit not unfair. If you take the Oxbox, which we all kind of generally agree sort of sits pretty much at the top of its game with regards to load box speaker simulation.
Yeah.
It is £1,000, right?
Yeah.
So. You have what you haven't got in here is an Oxbox. You've got an affordable version, if you like, of an Oxbox in that sort of two notes capture.
What was the 2-note thing they made with the video?
Reload
thing.
With Genome in it.
Which you have to use Genome, so that's another software. It's just the load box.
Yeah. So I think there's a whole that again. I go back to saying this is about good value and convenience rather than that search for ultimate tone. Like for me, ultimate tone would be your favorite valve amplifier, then go and find the best load box, then go and use the best speaker emulation software. You know,
or just plug it straight into a cabinet. But there is headphones in this, which makes it really convenient. You know that you can actually sit at home and play with it.
You know what? Let's move on to the drive channels.
Yeah,
because my gut feeling is the clean channels through a DI are actually pretty good, right? They all sound maybe a little bit uninspiring, but fundamentally in a band mix.
Yeah,
fine.
It's got this old-fashioned direct DI.
It's usually higher gain stuff, I think, where DIs are less good. But anyway, we'll see.
Unless you're good at making it sound good. How does it do with a boost on it? It's okay.
I feel exactly the same. I preferred the sound through the cab, but that sounds okay.
But it's a 12-inch speaker we're sitting right here with an open back cab, and it's pushing us right in the face. It's like a dildo and a real penis. It's just two things. You'd rather have the real penis, right? Surely.
Let's try that heavier channel higher gain.
I tell you what's going to happen here is that it's going to sound really good when people are hearing it out there, and that's the good thing about these. For recording, it's really handy. So.
Let me click through the cabs that are in here. Like I said, we liked number 5 best, but here's let's go.
Just a bit on the clean. That's fine. Just a bit of. I'll play some. I'll play some blues that.
Number 2.
Okay. Right. I mean, I should probably go.
5. 6.
Oh, you got 6.
I tell you who I think has some of the best IRs is...
That's reverb on. Because I've got no reverb on here.
That's a good example of... I think we said before you can add reverb by the DI. I like the Friedman ones. I like the Friedman IRs that come with his pedals. So again, if you're searching for good IRs, that's half the problem with IRs is there's millions.
Oh, too many.
So how do you find the good ones?
Optimum paralysis.
The Friedman ones are good.
They are.
And of course,
on that in Little Imperial. Ooh, that's one of the best.
There you go. That is it.
I like it.
Like I say, it's $13.99, packed full of features, good sound little amplifier.
What do you think about the look of it, Lee? I like the look. I like it. It's bold.
I like it.
Yeah, Taylor likes it. I think it looks cool. I like the
no, I think I can't decide if I know what the vibe is here. Obviously, you're trying to make it look like all the valves are glowing and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know.
Oh, so it's got a plastic like a
it's got like a diffuser.
It's like a screen inside. And it's got LEDs down here. What does this look like?
I tell you what, I do prefer. I don't like. This is just my personal thing. I don't like it when manufacturers make the back screen change color, like as you change channels and everything. I think that gets a bit gimmicky. But no, I mean the Bad Cat have got history of the old
they've got the lights up.
The eyes would light up on the logo, which I always thought was kind of classy.
That's very cool.
So no,
they should have made eyes on the side here, shouldn't they? Make Ocelot eyes.
There we are. That, ladies and gents, is the new Ocelot.
Good name. I like the name.
Yeah, it's a good little name, isn't it? So anyway, thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe. 2 million subscribers next time. Come on, let's go. 2 million. 2 million.
I'm going to give away a real white tiger.
You're going to see us be molested by 2 white tigers.
Right, onwards. See you later. Bye-bye.
I'm sure somebody would enjoy watching us getting torn away by tigers.